Hello and bah humbug. Today I'll show you how to make that perfect red wine sauce. The one you get at restaurants and wish you could make at home. Also known as red wine reduction. I'm going to recreate the 5th course of the 10-course meal I cooked for artist Tai Taioli'i. Lamb chop with sweet potato and red wine reduction. The first thing you'll need is a sweet potato. Throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the size of your potato. Then pull it out and let it cool for a couple of minutes before you peel it and throw it into a pot or bowl. And add a couple of pats of room temperature butter, salt, pepper, and a little bit of nutmeg. Mix it up until the butter has completely melted. Then cover it and set it aside. Now let's start our lamb chop. First, put a pan on high heat for about 2 minutes. While the pan is getting hot, season your lamb chop very liberally with salt and pepper on all sides. Once your pan is hot, put a little bit of oil in it and sear your chop for 2 minutes on each side until it's nice and brown. Once it's seared on both sides, take the fat side and sear it. Sometimes the chop will sit up on its edge by itself, and sometimes you'll need to hold it there in place. Either way, you'll only need about 30 seconds to get it nice and seared. Then we'll do the other side for another 30 seconds. Now we'll cut off the heat and set it up on the bone side while we run to grab another container. Drain the oil from your pan into the second container to discard later. Now put your pan into the oven, which should still be at 400 degrees from baking your potato, and let it cook until it reaches your desired temperature. For rare, that's about 2 minutes. Medium rare, 3 minutes. Medium, 4 minutes. Medium well, 5 minutes. And well done, 7 to 10 minutes. If you want it blue, or also known as Pittsburgh rare, you can skip the oven altogether. Once your chop has reached your desired temp, pull it out of the oven and set it aside to rest. While the lamb chop is resting, take a small pan and set it on high heat for 3 minutes. Okay, now that our pan is hot, let's make that 90-second sauce that you all came here for in the first place. Add some red wine to your pan and a little bit of brown sugar. You can use light or dark brown sugar. I'm using dark for this video. Give your pan a shake to incorporate all the sugar. Now let it reduce for about 80 seconds until it's totally bubbly. No editing for this shot, as it's the most important. So I'm just going to leave the entire process recording without cutting anything out. Meanwhile, enjoy this beat by Brandon Meeks while the wine bubbles. Okay, now that the wine is totally bubbly, we're going to cut off the heat. Now we'll add a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, give that a little mix, and add a pat of room temperature butter. Now just melt it in the pan. This will give it that nice, beautiful sheen as well as that rich flavor. Okay, let's plate up. First, let's put our mashed potatoes. Then we'll just sweep the sauce around the plate, starting in the center with the potato. Let's clean up these stragglers here. And add your lamb chop right on top. And there you have it. This sauce can really be used on anything besides maybe fish, so feel free to try it on whatever you want. I gotta say, when I interviewed Tai, he was very articulate with his words and very talkative the entire time. But when I served him this dish, he was at a loss for words.
Party. Party hardy. Oh my God. Oh, man. What are all the adjectives that you could use for that?
For,
How delicious that is.
I don't know. That's up to you.
I only have one adjective, and it's always awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. By the way, if you'd like to support the channel, you can for as little as $1 a month on Patreon. Link in the description. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye, good night, and as always, bah humbug.